Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Director. It's a pleasure to welcome you back before the committee again. I want to associate myself with the comments of Mr. Clay. The achievements of your organization as a new organization really speak for themselves, and they speak with numbers, and those numbers are in the billions of dollars of relief that you have provided to consumers for behavior that, frankly, either side of the aisle, I think, would agree is not the kind of behavior we would want our constituents subjected to. So I want to say thank you for your very good work. Frankly, Director, we've talked about this before. I don't really understand the deregulatory thrust of my friends on the other side of the aisle. I think we all agree consumers can make their own choices, but we all know that across the board, whether it's our toaster, our automobile, the insulation in the house, or whatever it is, we do have standards so that consumers are not taken advantage of. Somehow, my friends on the other side of the aisle seem to believe that, in contrast to the fact you can't buy a toaster that will burn your house down, you ought to be able, perhaps, if you so choose, to buy a mortgage that will burn your house down. I don't get that. And of course, we see in the guise of reform ideas that would ultimately hamstring your ability to do what you have done. Ideas like appropriating funds and appropriating your budget. Of course, that would make you the only regulator out there whose budget was appropriated and subject to the tender mercies of the politics of this Congress. So I do want to thank you for what you do. As I always do, Director, I do also want to say, while you go after the bad guys doing bad things, please be very, very careful of our smaller banks. I continue to hear that they sort of feel like CFPB is in there quite a bit, and you're doing great work, but please do be mindful of our smaller banks.